Hey there YouTube, this is withoutruleoflaw.com coming at you with a product update. Some time ago, I'm not quite sure, but it must have been at least a year ago, I reviewed the SOG Spec Elite II folding knife right here. And I was pretty happy with it. It's a large tactical folder, and it functioned pretty well, and I even carried it a while, even though it's kind of a large knife. But anyway, I was quite happy with it until recently I had what I would call product failure. Yes, this nice SOG Spec Elite knife. I hope it focuses it a little bit better. It's a bit of a crappy camera I have right now. But I had a catastrophic fail. What happened is I carried this knife and I EDC'd it for a couple of days that week. And suddenly I got home, I just opened the knife, and what happened is as follows. Yeah, there you go. This pivot right here, that's like in the knife, comes out on the other end, of course. It has a little screw in there. For whatever reason, that screw came off, must have fell out of my pocket, and as it did, the pivot came out. Luckily, this happened when I was at home and not doing anything important with the knife, because you can imagine having this falling down, hitting your foot, or doing something else inevitably. It's pretty stupid. I couldn't find for the life of me the pivot, the screw that goes into the pivot, so I totally lost that. And by the way, these little white things are the washers that are on the knife. Now take a look at this really fine Benchmade Rift 950 Rift Osborne. It has a quite different pivot screw right there. And by the way, this is like a lot more, I guess, what do you call it, sturdy than the one that SOG uses. So in my opinion, screws coming loose, especially this one, and on a knife like this, is to me a pretty big failure. Now the problem is I'm in Europe and we don't have that many authorized SOG dealers, let alone a SOG dealer that can get you a screw for the pivot like this. So what I did is I emailed the SOG customer service about this, and I told them what happened, and I asked them, yeah guys, can you hook me up with a dealer here in Holland, or even a screw? And they said, yeah, we can do that. So I gave them my address, and I waited for a month, and I didn't get anything. I emailed them again, and they said, oops, something must have gone wrong. And they said they were going to correct that and email me the screw that goes into this pivot, because I want the original kind of screw that goes with it, and not some half-assed contraption that I come up with myself. I mean, let's face it, there's a warranty on the knife, and I would like them to abide by it. And yet again, we're a month later and I still haven't arrived it. So I would say not only is this a pretty obvious material failure from SOG, but it's also a customer support failure. I mean, if you promise your customers you're gonna mail them something simple as a screw for a pivot like this, and you fail to do so within 2 months, because it's been over 2 months now, in my book that's pretty bad. So yeah, I stand by my review of the SOG Spec Elite II, but I definitely don't like their customer service. Also, I must say that looking at the knife construction now, it's been kind of detached. I'm not really that impressed with the materials they use. What is it, Benchmade? They use phosphor bronze bushings. They're in a different price class altogether than the SOG or SOG, but yeah. So you'll probably see a review coming up on this knife, but for now I just wanted to update you on the SOG Spec Elite failure, both customer support failure and material failure. I mean, come on guys, how long does it take to send me a new pivot screw so I can use my knife again? Alright, that's all. Just a quick update on this issue. This is Without Rule of Law signing off, and I'll keep you posted on if SOG redeems themselves. Bye.